Molten, DM6, Sanath, Veil.
The first 3 maps we will actually be seeing, like, definitively, I'm pretty sure.
As in, like, that's your prediction?
Definitely, yeah.
Just rule-wise, only 2 are guaranteed. Because it's possible that Agent just wins both, and then he's at 3-0 total. So we'll definitely see at least 2 maps, and at most 4. We've got Galenas on both sides, Visors on both sides, a clutch brought out from Razy on Molten Falls, and then a Nyx from Agent. Interesting. Mixing it up, at least compared to what we've seen from him today. Who knows, maybe he was running clutch in the games that we didn't cast. But as far as our perspective goes, that is the first we're seeing.
Damn, you really need some beverage here, like casting for even 3 hours here.
I'm gonna have a drink real quick as well.
Yeah, and the thing is, I already have this glass of water here, but it's almost depleted here. But we are in the grand final. I hope it is enough for at most 4 maps. Hope. And I'll turn the music off. There we go. So we will be starting with a Razy, I believe. Yep, I didn't switch the players. So Razy here, immediately going to the rocket behind him, not even picking up the Mega, instead just go for the shotgun. Agent just picked first. If Agent might have heard that, most likely he did. Well, now Agent himself is going for some rail here, but it's not gonna hit.
Just past the pinky toe. This Razy's just topping up on every weapon in the game. Now sneaking towards this armor, because he has delayed Mega by a whole lot, gets hit with a rocket on the way up. It's really good LG though. Rocket jumping back up to chase this now, he knows he's got stacked. Right. I was afraid of him whiffing the rockets there, since it looked like he almost would have. But it was good enough, and he gets the Mega as well. Yeah,
I was actually afraid of the whole situation there, because Razy did not actually know Agent was there. Agent basically just snuck around the jump pad there. Oh, nice couple of rockets and the rail finisher.
I don't know if ragdolls are client-side or server-side, but for me that Galena just face-planted into the stairs.
I didn't
stopped and she just gave up. I was like, this is my life now.
I didn't pay attention enough, so I don't know. Oh, a nice rail in the back by Agent, but nice rail back as well by Razy. Put an Agent down to 25, or even lower, I don't know.
Oh, what a clean rocket jump through that doorway, but not enough damage afterwards. Agent actually is on a higher stack now.
Yeah, a single direct hit on Razy actually just turned up the tides. Oh my goodness.
Oh, he's chasing with Ghostmark. I don't know if you heard that.
He didn't even hear that, no. And Agent finally taking the heavy for himself. Agent here with the Nyx, 76 HP. Oh, clean LG on Razy. Is it enough for a shielded clutch though? It is! Clutch is sealed.
Burned through most of his ammo to do that.
Yeah.
But Razy just didn't have the weapons to fight it.
No,
like,
and
all the resistance in the world couldn't win him that fight. But he just can't put out the damage. But he does actually get the refrag with the visor spawn. 1-0 for Razy.
Round begins in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, the fights are certainly happening very fast. Razy again here with the rocket spawn. This time getting on the light armor. Not even going for the Mega again.
Yeah, he's delaying it in order to allow for controlling both in the
an
next
agent
cycle.
an agent might know that right now. Now he's actually challenging him on the Mega. Gets a rail. Razy does not benefit from that Mega too much. Oh, tries to crouch behind the
Razy was readable for a moment there. Got himself back up with the totem. And because of that position and because of how long that fight took, he actually gets the armor.
Oh, these rails by Agent here.
Meeting on Mega now. Nice LG. Agent missing the rockets that he really needs.
God.
Yeah, from that slight low ground, you can't shoot the feet. That's the big problem. So he had to just go for directs, and it didn't work out for him.
Hmm. Oh, what a protection rocket there. He might have actually heard Agent here. Nice bouncy rocket there. Agent barely trying to escape, and a nice finisher. Shotgun by Razy.
Switch as well.
Yeah.
In the very short moment that Agent broke the sideline, Razy switched to shotgun and got the perfect 100 damage. I mean, you can get more with a single shotgun blast, but for the range, I'm pretty sure 100 was the most you can ask for. As Agent's Ghost Walk is forced out on very low health, running away toward rail. Razy saw that at the very end, or at least heard it. Now waiting at the top here at the teleporter.
Yeah, the LG, even that close, Razy can just manage a hell of a lot of pressure with the LG accuracy. Oh, nice rail landed by Agent.
Razy's still trying to do this with a heavy machine gun. I think he might get more with rail, that is out, but gets hit with that rocket splash. Similar stacks now, if not actually, oh, quite a chunk more for Agent now with the small armor from rail.
Oh.
Totem came in a tiny bit too late, and now Razy's back in the corner. Can't get away from those rockets. And Agent topping up with armor, so it's probably not even going to be a refrag with that clutch.
Nobody surely is trying to be a little bit aggressive here. Oh, never mind. He's actually pulling back. Getting the rail here. Trying to sneak around the banana area there. No, but eventually Agent might hear him. Yep. That giant clutch stepping with his giant steps and almost bouncing him out of the map. But accurate rail, sorry, not rail, but LG. Oh, there we go.
I was amazed how long Agent stayed on the LG there. I was expecting him to switch to rail much earlier. He did do it at the end, and it did get him the kill. So he's just waiting for the bubbles. He knows they respawn faster than the armor does, and he's just hoping not to get found now. So little stack. Against that visor though. Piercing sight is used. Yeah, I think he also stayed in that room during the piercing sight so that Razy couldn't push from any like advantageous angle. It's pretty hard to push that room.
A very, very nice sneaky rail there as Agent just Razy there. Oh, and a very nice rail back as well. Razy just now stealing the Mega here from Agent and having now complete control, I think, over the items. Yeah. So all Agent really has to rely on is just those smaller armor pickups for the most. Also is a little low on LG. 40 ammo can still, or it might still be enough for Razy, but he does have a hell of a lot of stacks. So
1 minute warning.
Yeah, Razy on maximum control mode, but the timer doesn't matter. The timer does not matter. They're both on their last champion anyway.
No,
it's
not
as
at all.
good as overtime since Razy's latest death anyway.
Oh my goodness, this take on the fight here as well. Both sneaking around. Eventually Razy's LG is more accurate, but Agent's rockets deal more damage. It's
Yeah,
not
the
enough
balls
for
from Agent not to use his Ghost Walk there. Just to keep saying no. I put rockets here, you don't push. And he just barely gets out alive, having taken that heavy armor.
Yeah,
The more important part of that was actually not to take it for himself, but to not let Razy have it. That is why he held on to the Ghost Walk for so long. So if he had used it, Razy would have just been able to run for it.
Stopwatch.
I was just trying to keep this control, especially defending the whole area with rockets. Just needs a couple of health bubbles here. Maximizes.
Footsteps.
Yeah. So far, yeah. I wouldn't say those are similar stacks, but oh my goodness. Oh, and a very nice rocket. Another rocket by Agent and finishing it up with the third one. 1-1.
Agent's patience. Oh, I was kind of hoping for that to rhyme even better than that, but okay. Agent's patience, getting him that 1-1.
Yes.
As yeah, he played around that railgun room that is so hard to push, and then eventually Razy just tried to go for it in a straight line through that, well, not a straight line because it's a curve, but, you know, through those hourglasses. And he ate rockets so hard for that. If Agent does the same thing again, Crazy might need another way to push that room.
We'll see that, but Agent this time spawning right next to me again. Now he takes the turn to delay it again. Crazy's barely missing him. Oh, nice reassuring rocket there. Barely missed the rail. I thought that was almost it. Oh, but the LG does somewhat hit from both players. Mega is up. Agent here having no armor, only relying on the light armor.
Yeah, and Crazy still lots of pressure. He knows that despite that Mega, he's got the upper hand in terms of stack. But Agent has just gone complete silent mode.
Ooh.
Gets that lick of rail in. And it's almost time for the next Mega already. I don't think Crazy can even get there fast enough. That armor has been up for an entire cycle. Talk about armor. Time for this one. And we're playing Silent Quake again.
Yeah, I don't know if Crazy or Agent, or actually both of them, are deliberately just trying to play this silent. I mean, judging from the gameplay already. Oh, those totems. Oh, but Crazy's health here.
Wow.
And the push by Agent up with the LG is just gonna make quick work of Crazy here.
Just pinned in the air. You could hear Crazy using his piercing sight just now.
Yeah.
Agent knows that as well, being above him. And
Oh,
would
but
rather
he's not
not peek
expecting-
him with 100
yeah.
health only.
Wasn't expecting Crazy to be on that shotgun platform there, but oh, what a nice rocket. Heard from the footsteps. Crazy barely missing the rail. Another one, barely missing the toes. Oh, finally he does hit some.
And Agent retreating back to his safe space of the railgun room. Got that piercing sight, knows exactly what Crazy's doing, but he's heard the sound, he knows to expect him on teleporter. Pushes at the perfect time to get a rail for free in there. And a good rocket, and another good rocket, and
my
off the
God.
head in mid-air. Beautiful kill. Heavy armor was not enough against that massive amount of damage.
Oh, the LG accuracy by Agent though,
gauntlet.
barely getting the clutch down before Crazy could even shoot another shotgun there.
Agent won that round on 50 health. One
Yes,
more
I
gauntlet
know.
hit from would have actually done it.
Yeah, but Crazy instead just wanted to go with the shotgun here, barely just missing it, the opportunity to fire there. Thanks to Agent's quick work with the LG once again. Oh, Crazy now making some chip damage with the shotgun. Agent on the other hand, oh, wasn't expecting clutch to be there. Neither was Agent. Oh, what a rocket! Nice work.
Yeah, that
And
rocket
again.
combined with the heavy armor in the middle of the fight meant that a fight that Crazy would have otherwise won because of that shield. Shield is
Yeah.
incredibly powerful. But getting both of those, the perfect direct rocket at the beginning and the heavy armor, just gave Agent so much advantage. He was just able to brute force through that. So we might get the next confrontation around this wall, which is always a really awkward fight.
I
Agent
mean,
would rather back off.
yeah,
give
with
the
that damage by Agent on that clutch, he actually is like showing that clutch actually can still be countered despite some opinions just telling that he's actually better now thanks to the shield rework.
Yeah, I
But
just want to
Agent-
point out
Yeah.
a really small thing that people might have overlooked just now. So Agent was watching from the railgun room towards the center room. And Crazy perfectly avoided his sideline by taking the teleporter from the top to the bottom. That is so rare. So few people ever take that teleporter from the top to the bottom. And yeah, he had to go down to get Mega. And that was the way to avoid the sideline. And I've never seen that before. It's just I think that's a trick that I'm gonna steal. When someone's trying to hit that rail from you from the mid-level, take the teleporter. Right, while I was talking about that minor, tiny detail, Agent has been hitting rails like crazy. Which just so happen to be two of the nicknames for Razy. Railzy and Crazy. And has re-established control through that, making his push for the Mega now. Just a little bit of splash from that rocket. And now it's Razy in the safe space. Agent trying to sneak his way in. Neither player has the piercing sight up right now. So it could actually work. Rail off the jump pad. Razy makes himself immediately unrailable through the use of that small armor. But he knows he can't really show up to this heavy armor. Agent's delaying it. But he's not going to be back in time for the Mega.
Oh, the rockets and the LG, and a nice finish. Agent barely surviving with 4 HP. My goodness. I was just about to comment that falling back that Razer just made on the heavy, but never mind. The battling is happening so fast. Agent just making super good work.
Yeah, if Agent can get one more kill here, or just time out the next 1 minute 40 seconds, hold that thought, loads of really great nails, and that resurrect rocket and the LG. Perfect, maximum damage is what Agent has been getting out of his weapons there. And that's a 2-0 in maps. So Agent now on match point, on tournament point.
Yeah, there surely has been some fight here. Looking at Agent's
50%.
Yes, Agent's LG and rails, I just like cannot believe them. Especially on, well, yeah, might even like enable more accuracy with the clutch, but like
yes,
even against the shields, the LG was just damn deadly, and Agent is like trying to confirm that clutch can still be taken down even with that new shield, blocking from all directions. So in the meantime, the next map will definitely be Blood Covenant.
Yeah, that clutch certainly had a big part in getting the LG percentage all the way up to 50%. But I'm sure it wasn't just that.
No, not
like,
at all.
To get the average so high, you know, Clutch wasn't Razy's only champion. To get the average that so high, Agent really has been playing some really good LG game right here. When I usually don't think of Agent as a very LG kind of player, you know, he likes the big flicks, he likes the relatively high sensitivity kind of playstyle. And so far they're mirroring each other for Blood Covenant, which we actually haven't seen today at all. They've both got Visors and they've both got Nyxes. Let's see what Agent's going to take for his last pick. That's a Galena. Not super common on Blood Covenant, but certainly still top tier.
Oh, and Razy's still going for clutch.
Clutch again, alright.
Still go for a clutch.
It was still loading for me, so I couldn't actually see. It kept me on a cliffhanger.
Yeah, apparently Razy is still a little bit confident with clutch, despite its like huge hitboxes and probably even a like little chances of surviving against Agent's LG, for example, from what we already saw from the last match. But like, we'll only see if it is a little different on Blood Covenant. And this is our first time seeing the map, so especially with like little more stranger champions used in Blood Covenant. I mean, there is Visor, there is like, well, Nyx, but I like half the time I might see Nyx, but then there's like Visor and Ranger.
Can you confirm real quick, with this change to clutch, he can't see a Nyx in Ghostwalk anymore, right?
No, apparently, yeah, according to the devs at least, Sinker, I heard from him that he cannot see Nyx anymore.
Just had to be sure that I didn't dream that, because it might be relevant here.
Yeah, it could be actually. Like, yeah, now that I think of it, Razy might actually pick that clutch to see the Nyx, but now that the change has been made. I'm not sure if he's going to benefit from that much.
Yeah.
Oh, Agent
When
barely missing the wall jump
when
there.
I was keeping that spreadsheet, actually I'm not sure if you know about this, but for the first year of Quake Champions, I kept a massive spreadsheet of all the pro champion picks in every game, in every tournament. To kind of memorize which ones I had to increase the counter on. Oh, never mind that.
Oh my goodness!
How did they wait so long, both of them?
Agent must have not seen Crazy just because of his weapon position on the right. And Razy, on the other hand, not even looking at up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice pushing rocket. Mega's gonna rework that health though, but not much. 50 HP.
No, his agent's missing all the important stuff. It's actually lower now.
Oh, Razy's actually going after him.
Despite all the amazing hits in the beginning.
Oh, now Razy actually has to fall back thanks to that rocket right there by Agent.
Alright, let's wait out this situation real quick before I finish my thought.
Yeah.
Rocket jumping to try and find disengagement and the Mega.
Speaking of rockets and even rails, he is low on both. Now he has no rockets. Razy is low though. One rail could do quick work on him.
Oh,
he
nice
does get the
swap on him
armor.
there.
He does get the armor, but it is not enough. You just have low health.
I'm pretty sure it turned around like 270 degrees. That's another sign of his high sensitivity there at the end. But yeah, while our agent is about to get his second kill, maybe I just want to finish my thought real quick. So this setup that Razy is running, which was the full-on meta for a while, I refer to that as the I hate Nyx meta.
Yeah.
Or the I had Nyx lineup, because Nyx can see another Nyx in Ghost Walk. Clutch back then was able to see a Nyx while the shield is up, and Visor can of course see it because of piercing sight. So it is the full-on I hate Nyx lineup. As agents push this. With, look, just like that, just like that.
Speaking of which, I was just about to say that myself, but they do a trade. Razy does do a good job following Agent here right after even the Ghost Walk with the piercing sight. But oh my God, what a couple rails back on Razy here. Clutches big hitboxes.
A perfect example of what I was talking about. Exhibit A was this game right here with Razy using his piercing sight to chase down the Ghost Walking Agent.
Yeah, only words you were. Yeah, only words you were missing just before the fight was like, for example, just right here.
Yeah.
And I was basically about to say those, but now Razy, trying to go for the push, but Agent still going for the,
kill him.
Oh my God. He is railable, barely missing the rails on a big clutch.
It's a clutch, you can hit him! Agent, please!
Razy still getting the heavy. Agent missing all of his rails there. One might have hit in the very beginning, but the rest were just gone to oblivion right behind him, right behind Razy. He was not aware Razy was actually healing from the blood pool rather than from the Mega. Oh! Razy is in need of some desperate stack here.
Yeah, he's only just made himself unrailable again. And the shield won't be up for another 4 seconds, although I don't think Agent's going to be able to push that fast. He is coming in though.
1 minute warning.
This is not quite shotgun distance, Razy. Finally gets his hand on that rail. Gets hit once for it though.
Nice rail back here.
Right, heavy armor to him as well.
Yeah, he still has no armor. Oh my goodness, what rails by Agent.
The pressure is on Razy now. He's going to have to push this somehow. It's 30 seconds and Agent is probably not going to be this low ever again before he wins on timeout. So Razy has no rockets and no more shield unless he gets a couple time shards. Trying to just push this out now. 15 seconds. You don't have time to grab this armor, Razy. You are fragged behind. Razy, are you forgetting the timer? Why is the Agent peeking this? He's basically won the round.
He has it was just giving up.
That's nice of him, but if I was Agent, I wouldn't have risked it all there at the very end.
Oh well, the thing is, like, well, Razy did have 10 seconds there, I believe. Yeah, and Agent might have made some kind of a mistake, just like almost peeking there, but nevertheless, Razy had no rockets there. Oh, what the push by Razy's machine gun here. Oh.
If Agent knew that he was basically looking at Razy flying past there. Right. But he does know that he has a limited window of time now, where Razy's Ghostbox not up yet, but it would be nice to push, but never mind, Razy's LG. Perfect accuracy.
Yeah.
Took absolutely no damage in return at the end. And that with the major items is some proper control now. Agent's piercing sight was just used. Not gonna even have precise timing of this, although he'll have a rough idea based on when Razy rocket jumped. Piercing sight used. At that distance you don't know if your opponent would have heard that or not.
And a very nice couple rails from different angles by Razy.
Nice.
And a nice finishing push there on Agent. Yeah, Agent surely was not even aware of Razy Ghost walking there behind the wall. Right next to Power Up and Rocket.
Alright, Agent knows better than to stay for that armor with just a nail gun against a stacked Razy.
He does put a totem down just to get him, himself some heals. Agent here.
Yeah, Razy was trying to peek for some rocket damage there. It really wasn't quite that much. And the rail misses as well. So time to Ghost Walk out of here, get the next armor. Oh, never mind. Double backing out of that. Doesn't want to take the fight from the low ground.
Oh, but Agent is actually chasing him.
Yeah, he knows that fighting a Nyx when she doesn't have Ghost Walk is more important than fighting a Nyx when she's low. When she's really low, at least.
And now Razy even realizing that Agent does have still the Mega Timer in his head, of course. Try to get some stack up himself with the miter pickups, even restocking on rails. He is getting the Ghost Walk ready again.
Yeah, he's sitting above a couple.
Oh my god!
Wait, rockets! The combo didn't work out at the end. Arm is up. Who wants to go for it? Volunteers first.
It is apparently Razy.
Agent leaves.
Oh, had Agent actually known Razy was railable there, he probably would have actually been staying there. On the shotgun pad even, or somewhere. Oh, and he's doing the same trick again. Razy here.
Oh, great
One
rail.
rocket left. Go over LG, sharp one that is.
Oh,
well,
jumping
Agent
against
Gus.
an LG is always risky,
Yeah.
but he gets it.
Oh my god. Well, Agent does get some heals out of that totem. It's not enough. Clearly not enough for Razy's LG.
Round begins in 3, 2, 1.
There's been some fighting right here. Half the time it might be playing passive, as it's like still only best of 5. This might take an hour to complete. I don't know. Oh,
Very
nice
nice
rails.
use of the wall jump to get that angle at the very end. He knows that Agent wants that rail. Just get rocketed on the way there. Time to leave.
He didn't grab the light armor there. I'm pretty sure he didn't. No, Agent got it instead.
He just fell next to it and he knew he could spend no time on it, or he would have taken too much damage.
Very nice read on Agent there with the nails especially. Mega is up. Razy might have heard the timer.
Just sneaking all the way now. They're both on Nyx. They both got all the weapons. They both got one item each, as Razy gets the first rail out. Trying to peek that from an unexpected height using the wall jump. He just barely saw him drop down, at least I think so, based on him putting his crosshair over the bottom there. Oh,
Oof.
Razy in the smaller hallway gets splash damaged. Not gonna be items for a while now. Oh, Razy just hitting the rails that Agent isn't. Oh, chasing this out now as well. Still neither of them had to use their Ghost Walk. Armor to Agent. It's a small stack advantage to him now. Immediately undone with the rail.
Well, Breezy at least does secure the Mega here. Has some, how would I say, armor shortage so that he can actually take that light armor. Not even enabling Agent to grab any more. Oh, barely missing that rail.
Now almost halfway through the round. Still no frags.
No.
Not even sure if they've ever used their Ghost Walk this round. Maybe once. But they're really just playing this carefully. They know it's a kind of a game of chicken. Whichever Nyx uses her Ghost Walk first, at least in a situation where they have to use it, is going to get chased down through the Ghost Walk of the other Nyx.
Mm. But here both land their rails. Agent's still on a stack disadvantage. I didn't even see where he went. Probably to Meg. No, never mind. He's going up the rocket jump at Racy. Does hear that. He does even hear Agent right above him.
Near those footsteps, they both can. The spam rockets are smart, but none of them get any damage out. Crazy on better stack. Pushing now. The wall jumps, trying to stay above the ground where all the rockets land. He did get one really nice hit out of it. Might get railed now. Ah, Agent has been missing so many rails this game. He's on 33%. Ah, but Crazy solid. Oh, and that awkward drop-down play. And it is, in fact, Agent who uses his Ghost Walk first. As I said, it's a game of chicken, and Razy gets to punish it.
Yes, especially that. And Razy's LG is just making quick work of him once again. Razy is still trying to rely on those smaller armor pickups, as Agent here is still picking up the heavy. Now Ghost Walk ready again with Razy. Agent has used his piercing sight.
Yeah. Kind of watching the bottom there. He was hoping that Razy would drop down.
Mm.
But the thing is, Razy could just win on timer.
Oh.
With 30 seconds. Never mind, he can also get another frag here if he wants to.
Oh my god, he's actually pinned
Agent
here.
is so low.
Oh, there we go.
Does get out by guessing correctly which side Razy was watching. Rails either way. Agent, Razy, don't know!
Oh,
Razy, what?
No.
Oh, 15 seconds before the end. Such an unnecessary death. Must be kicking himself over that.
It was so ambitious for that visor kill, actually, because he, like, Agent barely grabbed the heavy just before it got railed by Razy here. Otherwise, it would have actually been railable.
I think he had his eyes set too much on how low Agent was when he had him pinned earlier.
Mm.
But, dude, you could just win on by doing nothing for 15 seconds.
Yeah. Oh, landing another very, very sharp rail.
And he had the Ghost Walk ready and everything.
Yeah.
Ah, what a tragedy. But still, it's not a lost round. It's just a round that gets dragged to sudden death. And Razy does get to play some clutch there.
Razy's still taking the same route here. We're wandering around on the Mega here. Now Agent does have his side. Razy's carefully trying to listen where Agent's going, but so is Agent doing the same. Razy's not going any more silent. Now we finally realized Agent actually landed on that Mega Pad, finally getting it.
So also holding on to the piercing side really long.
Yeah.
I think he's confident in just playing this by sound for a while.
But right now they are on a very equal stack here. Oh my goodness. Especially now. Agent having a little more health. Barely missing that rocket thanks to that TP. Nice
That
round.
is finally the first bit of damage exchanged in what feels like the entirety of the sudden death, and it's immediately followed up by 2 more rails from Agent.
Yeah, and I was about to say, in fact, that was more damage than just a single rail. Oh. Oh, and a
missed
very nice
the
reel
also.
back.
That's been the through line for Agent up here on Blood Covenant. He just keeps missing the one rail that he needs the most desperately.
Stopwatch.
Moving in now with LG, but against the shield, that still is difficult. 100 health clutch, 100 health clutch, shield is over. You can push this with a rocket jump.
Oh!
And it was very well done from Agent as well. He stayed far enough to the left that he couldn't get LG'd on his way through the air, where he would have been an easy target. Which is what Razy was kind of hoping for. He was holding that, like, you can't push up here because my LG's knockback will stop you. But Agent just found the perfect trajectory for his rocket jump, and it worked out. So yeah, that is the tragic death of Razy actually costing him the round. At 2-1 for Agent on tournament point. If he can win this round, he wins a Logitech G Pro headset. And to be honest, possibly more important to him, the ability to say that he won this tournament. I think any player at that level is gonna have the odd headset already. But still, you never know. Maybe they're like me, where I keep things for way too long.
I was still thinking, like, is it actually this map? Because it would be best of 3 then, is it?
Well, no, the first map is a 1 map advantage to Agent.
Oh.
The second map, he won legitimately on Molten Falls, and this would be the third, making it 3-0.
Oh, yeah.
Nice rails.
Oh,
Extremely nice rails.
Super nice, even when doing those mid-range. Damn, Agent is just landing them superbly.
Too early on Mega. I think this is a thing that happens to me sometimes, where you just have a number in your head and you forget whether it applied to Mega. Because just now Agent walked on top of the Mega the exact second that he should have been on armor. But it doesn't really matter. Razy giving him that space.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure Agent just trusted those hit rails on Razy and trusted that Razy would actually fall back on the heavy. Oh, this is a very sneaky plays here. Oh! Razy spotting Agent first, but barely missing that rocket. They're still trying to spot each other. Razy barely grabbing the heavy just when Agent peaked. Yeah.
Right. And now, because he's waited to have a little fight after that armor, and then moved over, there's now more delay between the items, there's more split, allowing for one player to take full control. Maybe that rocket was so close.
Oh my
That must have
goodness.
went. Like, he must have, like, bent his knee a little bit to dodge that.
Yeah, or just hugged the wall right there. That was a very close rocket. Oh, Razy still going with a ghost walk. Oh!
If it really is a game of chicken, this is how Razy
Oh,
dies.
he's trying to even go for an inside out, but never mind. It will be an LG kill against Razy.
But here comes Clutch now. Against Agents Nyx, who does not have the ghost walk anymore.
No.
Just trying to get some weapons first, is what
Certainly
Razy's
not.
doing.
4 rails left. Oh my goodness.
Oh, how did they both miss that?
I don't know, such easy angles on both of them.
Oh, very smart of Razy to immediately dash away from the jump pad, though. To not appear in the most obvious place after making that giveaway sound. Really nice spot for Agent to land after the ghost walk. Get a rail. But still, look at the stack at the top. The Mega and the fact that he's a clutch is so overwhelming. And here's the shield used. This is going to be hard. Stopping him from going up the jump pad, though. Kind of forcing him on and playing whack-a-mole with him. They both stack up roughly equally, which is worse for a clutch because it's a bigger hitbox, but he does get the heavy armor now. Ghost walk ready again. Gets forced out. 18 health Agent. Razy went the wrong way to chase it. 1 minute to play. If 1 minute passes without a kill, Agent wins this tournament. They can hear each other. He's got a rough idea where his opponent is. He's got no armor whatsoever. Moving over here to the pillars now. That low ground is not somewhere where you want to be caught out. Razy, meanwhile, busy with armor. Overwhelming stack. Ghostwalk won't be ready for another half second, and no!
No.
That's exactly the half second that Razy needs to kill him. With 1 record remaining, and the frags are now equal. The timer is irrelevant. We're basically playing overtime. We're basically playing sudden death for this round. Once more though, 1 kill for Agent, and he wins the tournament. The pressure still is on Razy's clutch, whose shield is now on cooldown, but he's got a massive amount of stack. He's got full control, and I think it might have even been far enough away that Agent didn't hear the exact pickup and won't have precise timing.
So it will be sudden death, of course. Razy hitting some chip damage with that splash rocket, or those splash rocket actually, and so far Agent's stack has been equalized to default. Oh my goodness, he might have barely seen him.
Oh, yep. Agent,
a very sharp LG by both, but it's...
Oh, he got the armor! He survives on 3 health!
Heavy barely saving Agent from Razy's deadly LG, making Agent's LG even deadlier against Clutch. Oh my goodness.